Shalom, all praise, honor, and glories unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruchokodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well, salutations unto the elect Akim that are teaching and enduring throughout the four corners of the earth in all sincerity and truth, salutations unto the women and children that follow in sincerity and spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. So, I was reading this book, the book of Genesis, and no Salakia for the delay. I talked to a couple of the Akim, and I was really supposed to put this lesson out some time ago, probably about a week ago. But Thawadi Habashim Yashai, I get to get into it today a little bit. So in the book of Genesis, the 30th chapter, this is around the time after Jacob, our forefather Jacob, he was finished serving Laban, for his wives Leah and Rachel and their handmaids. Okay, really it was for Leah and Rachel. We had to serve 7 years per wife. Okay, so this is shortly after Jacob is leaving Laban with his family and his kids, and I'm going to get into it because they were dealing with the cattle, all right, the flocks. So I just want to get into some of the things that Jacob did, to help the cattle become fertile. Okay, really, I want to get into the hazel. I'm gonna lightly touch on the green poplar and the chestnut, but I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to get straight into the edification of these three. Okay, so this is Genesis, the 30th chapter and the 37th verse. It says, "And Jacob took him rods of green poplar and of the hazel and the chestnut tree, and piled white strakes in them, and made the white appear which was in the rods. And he set the rods which he had piled before the flocks in the gutters of the watering troughs, when the flocks came to drink, that they should conceive when they came to drink." Okay, so that caught my eye when I read that. This is a natural way how our forefather made the flocks produce, because if you go into the book of Genesis, you'll read that Jacob, our forefather Jacob, our forefather Abraham, our forefather Isaac, they were all rich in cattle and in land and gold and silver. Okay, and this is part of the reason why Jacob became rich, because he knew how to produce. He knew how to make the flocks naturally conceive without, like nowadays you have like certain antibiotics or certain methods that Esau comes up with that damages your immune system, that fucks your body up. But these three that are mentioned in verse 37, the green poplar tree, the hazel, and the chestnut tree, these are three different types of trees that produce nuts. Okay, so pretty much what Jacob did, he took the bark, and he said, it says, and he put them in the watering troughs when the flocks came to drink, that they should conceive when they came to drink. And the flocks conceived before the rods, and brought forth cattle, ring straight, speckled, and spotted. Okay, so I want to get into this, because the hazelnut, I'm going to touch on the hazelnut last, but get into the poplar, which is also known today as the tulip tree. Okay, and matter of fact, what I want to get into, Salakia, because like I said, nuts are good for fertility. All right, Salakia, fertility. Okay, so it says the reason why nuts are good for fertility. Okay, it says it contains a good amount of protein, and proteins are required for building and repair of the body's Salakia. I don't know why it cuts it off. So so like let me get into this, for edification's sake. Okay, yeah, this is actually what I was looking for. So it says nuts and seeds are some of the most nutrient dense and delicious foods on earth. They are an important part of fertility nutrition. Okay, and this is pregnancy nutrition and beyond, because they supply the body with ample fiber, protein, minerals, and essential fatty acids. Okay, which is what the body, as it says, that's what you need to help you become more fertile. And that's exactly what our forefather Jacob did, because he knew the Most High gave him the understanding of different plants, different herbs, different trees, and the benefits and properties thereof. So this is why, hey, the Most High is a bad dude, man, because to this day you have Esau thinking that he's coming up with something new, or like he discovered, the properties of certain things that grow throughout the earth. But it's all in the scriptures, man. All right. So I want to get the hazelnut last, because the hazel has a lot of benefits. Okay. Some more nuts. It says nuts, and this site is gurgle.com. Salakia, I meant to give the site ahead of time, but it said snack on nuts, number 11. Nuts are bursting full of fertility boosting properties. Chestnuts are one of the best sources of beta carotene, which is crucial for enzyme production for egg fertilization and essential for the healthy growth and development of a fetus. Chestnuts are also super rich in vitamin C, which is known for enhancing sperm quality and protecting the DNA within it from damage, making conception more likely. All right, so all this is in the scriptures, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he gave our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob all the way down unto us, man. All right, he gave us the understanding. It says that we have an unction and we know all things. So when you have a certain ailment, you know what I'm saying, and this is to men and women, man. This is to anybody who's watching this. The first thing you need to do, because you know that Esau he mixes these different different poisons together, for lack of a better word, and he makes up some type of medicine. Now within that, he does use like chestnuts. He uses these different things and puts them in the medicine, but he adds I forget exactly what it is, but he adds some type of ingredient which gets you addicted to it. Okay, so you're more stuck on the addiction than the actually being healed. Okay, but I say that to say this: whenever you have some type of ailment, no matter what the case is, there's always, you have to do your research, man. Because there are natural ways. The Most High, he created heaven and earth and all the things in it. So within it, he created certain herbs. He created certain trees, certain grades of water. He created everything specifically for to heal yourself. All right. Now in the Apocrypha, it says it goes into it. It goes into how the herbs are here for you to heal yourself. I believe it refers to it as medicines. Okay, they're here for you to use for remedies, man. These are natural remedies that the Most High put on earth for us. Okay, now people we neglect it because Esau makes an easier way by making Tylenol and Advil and ibuprofens and oxycodones and so on and so forth. When there's actually a better way, you can cure an ailment, and it has all different types of properties to where it will help you live longer. So now I want to get into the hazelnuts, because the hazelnuts, all right, it says hazelnut, and this site is this is drhealthbenefits.com. It says Hazelnut is the kind of hazelnut is the kind of the nut from the hazel tree that right at the moment become a very popular commodity around the world. Hazelnuts are produced in large scale of commercial quantities in Greece, Italy, UK, and half part of the US. Okay, so that's just saying where they're mainly grown. So all right, now I'm going to skim through some of the properties of hazelnuts. Okay, so number one, it says healthier cardiovascular. The first benefit that you can get from hazelnut is that it can maintain the health of your cardiovascular system. So hazelnut can maintain your cardiovascular health because it contains oleic acids, which are unsaturated fats. This oleic acid would be really helpful to lowering the LDL cholesterol or bad cholesterol. So it's good for cholesterol, man. You know, and a lot of people don't know that, or they fail to look it up and utilize the sources, man. You know. So now I'm gonna jump down to the next paragraph. It says, furthermore, hazelnuts contain a high amount of magnesium, a kind of mineral that will be very beneficial to regulate the amount of calcium in your body, and thus it will prevent the excessive amount of calcium. So hazelnut balances that out. It says calcium indeed is very good for your body, but the excessive amount of calcium in the body will make your heart contract in a long time and will make you feel the heartbeat irregularly. So just like with anything else, too much of anything will mess you up, man. All right, so that's why we have to use these things in moderation, but it is good for many things. Okay, so let's see. Then you see regulate the activity of muscle, healthier joint and bone. It helps maintain digestive health, optimizes the nervous system, prevents cancer. You know, it says this is probably one of the greatest benefits that you can get from consuming the hazelnut. Hazelnut turns out to be a very good food to prevent from various types of cancer. As already mentioned above, the hazelnut will provide your body the addition of manganese. This manganese is also very essential to stimulate the production of an antioxidant enzyme in the mitochondria, which will prevent you from cancer. See, all you have to do is do research, man. Okay. Now it says prevent aging. Now this is the reason why I looked it up here. Okay, it says good for pregnant women. It says hazelnut is also very beneficial for pregnant women because hazelnut contains a lot of nutrients that will be very crucial to give the nutrition to the infants. Okay, prevents cholesterol, excellent for vegetarians. Okay, so you can look this up yourself. But the main reason why I wanted to get into this is because that's exactly why we need to stay in the scriptures. Because, you know, as one of the elder brothers in my camp would say, he said that there's nothing, the Bible doesn't miss anything, man. You know, the Bible teaches you how to take care of yourself, and this is part of it, man. The Lord put the hazelnut here for us, man, to be able to utilize these things, man. Not to take them for granted. And run to Esau every time something's wrong with us, man. Just do your research and see what's right for your body. Because the Most High didn't miss nothing. He made these different herbs and these different types of nuts and so on and so forth for us to be able to take care of ourselves properly.